In March 2020, normal life in the UK as we know it changed overnight. Motorsport, not just in the UK but around the world, seemed to stand still. A few months later, we can finally go back racing and we can go back rallying. But in order to go back rallying, Motorsport UK has had to make some changes. This is how to go back rallying with Motorsport UK. Scrutineering is now becoming self-scrutineering in order to reduce close contact. You need to download your self-scrutineering form from the Motorsport UK website, where you will need to fill in the details of the team attending as well as the vehicle details.
Filling out the form is simple and can be done in any manner of ways. Basic information such as car model, helmet make and licence number are required.
Motorsport UK will reserve the right to inspect the car at any point during the event, so you must make sure your car is up to scrutineering standards.
Equipment checks will also be carried out electronically. To do so, pictures will be required of the homologation and certification badges or stickers on your equipment and car. When setting up a stage, it is recommended the least amount of personnel possible are used. In most cases, this number is 2. When working closely together, the correct PPE must be worn. Here, face coverings and gloves are worn where the rabbit line is being measured to help measure a 100 metre gap throughout the stage for consistent measuring of the advance arrows and boards. As one marshal heads into the stage, the following marshal can insert the first stake and apply the first sign. Normally 2 people would do this job, however, to reduce close contact and maintain social distancing, 1 person should set up signage. Where 2 people set up signage, it's important to still try and reduce close contact with each other. Having just 2 people in the stage keeps the total amount of people handling stage furniture as low as possible, reducing opportunities for cross-contamination. When it comes to setting up box junctions, the same methodology applies. Wear a face covering and gloves and avoid close contact. During the safety convoy, the 000 advanced safety car enters first to observe spectator safety and check the stage is set up as per the safety plan of the road book. Note that the occupants are wearing face masks due to how close together they are when sat next to each other in the vehicle. Next is the safety delegate who goes through to check everything from an independent view. The safety delegate will coordinate with 000 and 00 cars as usual for any work that needs to be done and confirm if the stage is safe or not. On a time trial, the safety delegate would be called the Motorsport UK steward and would go into the stage by themselves. 00 does any work the safety delegate requires. The 0 car does not have to be clear of the stage before the first car starts. Driver and co-driver in the 0 car must wear face coverings up to and over their noses as well. Time controls will be handled differently on rallies. On rallies, the co-driver will fill out their own time card and show it to the marshal. The marshal will then make their own record of the time. So long as the time requested corresponds with that shown on the rally clocks, the marshal shall record this on their check sheet. On the stage start line, the process is repeated with the marshal checking that the stage start time recorded on the competitor's time card matches the actual time, and the marshal records this on their check sheet. At the stop line, the co-driver will be shown the stage finish time by a marshal showing their check sheet through the window. The co-driver will complete this time on their time card themselves. In an effort to stop the transfer of documents between marshal to sweeper car to results team, we are recommending that a marshal from each control takes an image of their check sheet every 5 or so cars and sends it by WhatsApp to the results team. This keeps the flow of information current and stops documents being passed between groups. There are automated clocks that can send the times direct to the results teams, but this method can be used as a backup in that situation. If social distancing requires it and government guidelines deem it necessary, 2 cars will be needed for 2 marshals from separate households. Currently in England, you may have two people from separate households in the same car, provided the correct PPE is worn.
Hi, my name's Stuart Westbrook. I'm the crew chief of EMU Rescue. This is our 40th year serving motorsport. I'm also a Motorsport UK trainer and assessor. Let me introduce you to the unit. In recent times we've had some work done to make it easy to clean, which is the whole point. We've had shields put up between the front of the cab and the back where the ambulance stretcher is kept. We've had some work surface boxed off, so that's easy to clean. It's not going to collect anything at all. So the vehicle now is just wiped down, which is the important thing. So if you do end up with a casualty inside the vehicle, your vehicle's got to be completely, utterly cleaned, wiped down, deep cleaned. Surfaces that are wiped through, wiped down, much easier. Secondly, the PPE that's been sent from Motorsport UK comprises of a number of items. Initially, all we would wear in preparation, stage running, stage live, is a mask and an eye shield, together with hard hat, together with your ordinary specs. You're already wearing your first layer of PPE, which is your fireproof overalls, pair of gloves, and then your working gloves on the top. After the extrication has taken place, you then need to bring the casualty maybe to the rescue unit for further medical management. At that point, that's where your plastic apron comes in. You wear that. The paramedic or doctor would be inside the vehicle doing more medical intervention, and it depends on what the intervention he's going to make as to what the level of PPE has got to now be raised. It could be you're into your full sterile gown or your paper gown and wearing a level 3 mask. It all depends on what the level of intervention is then being carried out. This door would be shut, this door is locked, so nobody can inadvertently pop their head in and see how's he doing. Right? That's an enclosed area, and anybody that's in that area, if the paramedic wants assistance, would stay in that enclosed area.
During an incident, it is still of paramount importance to maintain a prompt and proficient response. While close personal contact is often unavoidable during a major incident, marshals that are first on scene with limited PPE should not make contact with the individual unless absolutely necessary. Marshals need to control spectators to ensure that they do not interact with the competitors and leave everything to the rescue unit's personnel. Competitors should get out of the car unaided if they can. Unless there is a risk of fire, leave them in the car until the rescue unit turns up. The first responders will have the appropriate PPE to attend to the injured individual, from making an initial assessment at the scene of the incident to treating them in the rescue unit. For more information on COVID-19 guidelines and returning to rallying in the UK, head to motorsportuk.org.